The last note, the city was not a city anymore, just a skeleton of stone and dust. Leo was a soldier, though he had never wanted to be one. His helmet felt heavy, his rifle heavier still. In his pocket, he carried a faded photo of his wife and daughter. The silence between the explosions was the most terrifying sound. He missed the simple sounds, birds, laughter, his daughter singing. His unit was ordered to secure a street, with no name on the map. In the rubble of a shattered school, he found a child's notebook. Its pink cover was stained with dirt, but the pages inside were neat. It was filled with songs and drawings of a son she hadn't seen in months. On the last page was a single unfinished sentence. When I go home. The words cut through him deeper than any shrapnel could. That night, in the flickering light of a candle, he took out a pen. He didn't write to his commander. He didn't write a report. He wrote a letter to the girl who owned the notebook. I found your songs, he wrote. I hope you are safe. I hope you go home soon. He didn't know her name, so he just wrote to the girl with the pink notebook. He left the letter inside the book and placed it carefully on a broken wall. The next day, his best friend, Alex, was killed by a sniper's bullet. Alex had shown him the photo of his newborn son just that morning. Leo's anger was a fire, burning away his fear and his sadness. He wanted to fight, to destroy, to make the enemy pay. But then he remembered the unfinished sentence. When I go home. He thought of Alex's son, growing up without a father. He thought of the enemy's soldier, who was also someone's son. The fire of his anger went out, leaving only cold, heavy ash. He realized the enemy wasn't a faceless monster. They were also men with photos in their pockets and fear in their hearts. They were all trapped in the same terrible machine of war. During a lull in the fighting, he saw a soldier from the other side. He was young, too young, and he was crying over a fallen comrade. Leo didn't raise his rifle. He just watched, and he understood. When the order came to retreat, Leo felt no victory, only relief. He carried the weight of Alex's memory and the pink notebook. Years later, the war was over, but it was never really over inside him. He became a teacher, teaching history, so children would know the cost. He kept a photo of his family, now joined by a grandson. He sometimes thought of the girl and hoped she finished her sentence. He learned that in war, there are no winners, only survivors. And the greatest courage is sometimes not to fight, but to remember our shared humanity.